know what that's like. Because I know it was a couple other games we had to turn down the graphics and it worked a lot better. The game we played last week Monday actually had that. Oh, we're straight into the game. Let me know, yeah, let me know what we're like now. Frame rate is good now. Cool. Good meow. Even better. Alright. Oh. Looks like, okay, cool. What remains of Edith Finch? Okay, first of all, that was really cool. Is the sound good, by the way? Sound is fine? That was just cool how it was just title and then look around like, oh.
A lot of
Oh
this
shit.
isn't going to make sense.
I had to actually turn the page with my mouse.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Yeah, true. Hey, Combi! Thank you so much. 6 months straight, god damn. Really toot toot. Ah, man. Thank you so much. Okay, let's zoom in, let's not run.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
What an odd looking place. Okay, so one thing, right, is you need to like physically pull things. So I'm holding this and I have to actually move the mouse down. That's
Inside
really
the
cool.
mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Do I need to...
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Is it also in VR? It wouldn't surprise me. But I actually don't know. I've kind of purposefully avoided things about this game because I've heard it's really good. And the story's really good, so I haven't looked too much into it.
In a will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Oh, that's adorable. Up or down? Up or down? Let's go up. Or down? Let's go down. Unfinished Swan is really good, actually. I played that on the PS4? Yeah, there is a little bit of... still? Really? I mean, okay, I'll turn it all the way down, I guess. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't affect the game too much.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
OBS gave me a warning saying, hey, you're losing a couple of frame rates on stream. Among the Sleep is really
The
cool.
woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Thankfully it's stylized enough that low graphics don't affect it too much.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
music though.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Love the floating text on this. Yeah, I've heard good things about how it's like how it tells the story is really good. It's a lot of missing posters.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah, is the volume cool for you guys as well? Hopefully it's alright. Got the key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh. Gotta lift it with my mouse.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Also, what she's wearing looks really comfortable. I can't run though. I guess that's kind of the point. Wheelchair access. That just sounds nice. Sneak in. Do it. Break into your own house.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Stream avatars is looking a bit jagged. Honestly, they have been playing up a lot over the last couple of weeks, so we'll see how it goes. On the plus side, like, Stream Raiders has been pretty fucking popular, so I might even just move on to that.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
In loving memory of Lewis Finch. Edith, Eddie, Dawn, and Lewis. So Lewis was her little brother?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Good old Molly. It's bloody...
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I like that it's just walk around the house and remember things. It's... I like that.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, there you go, wheelchair.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh, well. Oh, that was cool. Have to spin up my mouse.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
What a haunting tune. Bye. I'll open that door in one sec. I just want to see what else there is here.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's a bit odd. Also, that's a lot of books. Nice. Yeah, thank you so much, Ranger. Normally I'm a lot more talkative, but I'm getting pretty into this game already. Thank you so much for popping by. You have an awesome night, alright? Now, what I might do quickly is, I actually might turn off stream avatars. Just because it's playing up so much. Stream Raiders can stay, because it's fucking amazing. Goodbye, little people. Might see if we can turn this a little bit higher now. If not, we'll put it back to low, which is fine. Yeah, a little bit better. You have your pumpkin self on the inside. That's what's important. At least we got, you know, Chuzzy Wuzzy down there. Well, upstairs we go.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Interesting.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Uncle Walter knows what's
I
up.
think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
You're wondering about the bear man?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Will it fit in here? Oh! Open.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
And open. Oh, what the? Oh, it's
now
up.
It was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What the fuck? Oh, this is amazing.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh,
I
dude.
grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, basically.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Well, yeah. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Don't eat the mouse.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh. Oh, that's sad.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh man. Don't eat the fish, don't eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Thank you. Christopher is love, Christopher is life. I'll try the store.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, this is kind of sad. No! Okay.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Is that plastic or?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Don't do it, kid.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
I'm a cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh god. Oh, kitty. How do I cat?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. I jumped and I almost got her.
Hardcore parkour. That's right. Do I really want to eat this bird?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Hey, Gunties. Parkour.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yeah, screw the babies.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh shit, okay.
Rabbits.
Well,
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
what the fuck was in that gerbil food? Yeah.
A mama rabbit.
Oh god. What is it with you wanting to kill mothers?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh god.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
not a place for a shark to be. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, I can... God, wow, okay. How many drugs has this kid had? I'm trying to... Just flippy floppy over there. Whoop. Hey, Trams, you've come at an interesting time. How you going? Oh,
I
God.
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Ah, it was the mistletoe, okay. That makes sense. Is that a human? What's that? Did you enjoy Zombieland 2, was it, Trams?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Is it? I haven't looked too much into it. I just know it's a game. Oh, God.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
It's the circle of life, people. Don't judge me. Oh, oh. It's a circle of life. First you die, and then you become poop, and then you become grass.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Alright.
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What up? What the fuck?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Mother Kraken. You don't want to know good teas.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, God. Chan. Oh, I want to go up there. So, is this what mistletoe does here if you eat it?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
If so, has someone got some mistletoe? Blah, 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 blah. Intro to Octodad is weird as
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I saw something new. Something I had to have.
Then it
So
became
I
the
swam
sun
towards it.
and exploded and destroyed the universe. Okay, now, oh, okay.
I
Wibbly wibbly
slithered
wibbly.
onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I mean, I know it's a metaphor for something, right? Oh god. Oh god.
I got closer and closer.
Is this my room? This is my room.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So where am I? Edith on the top. Lewis died. I'm not sure what year this is. Milton, my other brother. Doing a gas screen. Okay. Chuzzy, don't eat mistletoe.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Oh.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Which one is Edie? Edie. Oh no, Edie. Or am I someone else? Oh, Edie's down there. Grandma? Might be Grandma.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
She's the grandma. Okay. Gotta hit the set because work tomorrow, but have a great night. I'll have to check out the VOD. Want to see this game for a while. No problem, Danny. Thank you so much for popping by.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
There we go. Oh, great grandma.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Damn. People didn't like Mom.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Hey, God, how are ya?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Just walking to the gym. Nice.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
Oh, there you go.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Her mum is interesting.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Damn.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin Finch. Odin Finch. Over there. Okay.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Real news from around the world.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yep. Okay, yep. Is that...
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh, that was it. Okay. So great grandma, and this is... Okay, cool. Yep.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And they made the fireplace out of the old place. Okay. Oh, no. Hey, go back. How do I put it down? Or do I just keep going? That smile though over that guy. That's the first thing I noticed last time. Yeah, I just want to. I want to walk away from this. Alright, alright. I had to press back apparently.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Oh, it's a finch. Got the shark.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh. Oh. Got a ring. Huh.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yep.
It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom. Does everyone have a secret book?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh, that's cool.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Wow, God, that face.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Wee. Fort Calvin, Fort Sam. Now, Calvin and Sam. They were Edie and Odin's sons? One was really into the scouts and the army, and the other one was really into space. Wow, this is an amazing room though. Hey Mara, how are you? God damn.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
Oh, twin, right.
and that he never talked about him.
Pick Martin Center. Jesus Christ, this room. I love this game, hope you enjoy it too. I've never played it, yeah. So far, it's
I guess
really
my
good.
grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
It's interesting that each family member is like, I don't know, they haven't removed them from the house. Is that the right way to put it? Like, everyone has a memorial. Like, the rooms are untouched. Is what the mum was doing, I think.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Hey, NJ. Whee.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh. Yep.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, God. Oh, please don't break.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I
Don't.
told him going around was impossible.
Oh, he wants to do a 360.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Go to space. Oh god.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Fucking
I
hell.
think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Wow, that hurt.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
God, the music though. Fucking hell.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
There you go. Explore the universe. And he did. In his own way. Fucking hell. That was something. Oh, oh, oh. Holy shit. Alright. Oh damn. Does everyone in this house have a fucking secret passage? Delastair, Wellastair. It's a possibility.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara. I mean, looks like she was what she wanted to be. My Friend Bigfoot, starring Barbara Finch. No. Well, it looks like it's the only movie they made.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Dreadful stories. Starring
Of all the
Barbara
stories
Finch.
people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
The multiple? Dude, she's got a profile. I love these old these old comics.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Wow.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans.
BeastieCon.
It was just the boost her career needed.
1960.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Yeah,
There's
apparently.
a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until
Remember that.
finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
How to get into the
I'll be
basement.
back in a sec.
That's cool.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, am I controlling this now? This is the Halloween theme song. Yeah, it's just straight up the Halloween theme song.
Rick scratch and imagine the worst.
Smack. Smack, smack, smack. Fuck you, Mum. Fuck you, Dad.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
There's a buzzsaw that he was, Oh. She became a bird. He was on his swing going to space. Ew.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh god, am I gonna accidentally kill him?
Oh dear!
I didn't even click it! It just did it.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Shut
She
up.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on
I was
up
about to
there?
say, where is that kid?
Ah!
Oh god.
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh. I love that they got the rights to just straight up use the Halloween song. Oh god.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Oh no.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Go out the window or?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
There you go.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Is it the boyfriend again?
Moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Probably the boyfriend again. Oh god.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Beep.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Thanks, Stream Raiders.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
I'm sorry, I gotta press it. Oh, it's got the ear.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
She had a bad end. A little bit. Ear. Bigfoot. Happy birthday, Barbara. Bob Street. Just like, you get a lot of history with every person. It's pretty nuts. Oh, it was one of the... So, basically, when someone dies, the mum sort of just... Hopefully, yes. The mum sort of just locks it all away? Is that kind of how it's going?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Right. Can't say, don't want to spoil. No problem, Trams. That's a good thing.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Totally deals with it healthy. Yeah, it's...
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I mean, she's the famous
It's
one.
funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
What's up here first? Can I
Mom
open
must
it?
have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
God damn it, Mum. Yeah, so that's one of the bedrooms. Okay.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Alright, music box. I guess most people wouldn't go that long, yeah. I love the song. Oh, it's the fucking Bigfoot. And the... Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's cool. A lot of history down that road. The curse. The curse of the Finches. Sven?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Damn. Just like, yeah, you can spend so long just looking at everything. I love it. It's a dragon.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
God damn it.
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Holy
I
what?
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Basement Hugo. Albinos.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Damn. Love the words pushed away. Yeah, same. Train tracks. Walter. What happened to you, Walter?
Goodbye, everyone.
Hey,
I
bro.
can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
I'm currently like dragging the mouse to turn this thing. 1968. Trying to think what happened then.
That's what kept me sane.
This is Norway, is it? I think. I actually don't know where this is.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh, by 1976. That's A few years later. I love the updated music though.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
How long was he down here for?
Almost friendly.
From Norway or Sweden, we're currently in America. Yeah, okay. More peaches.
And then one day, everything just
Jesus Christ, he was down here for a long
stopped.
time. Well, it's not shaking anymore. 30 years, he said, yeah.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
He's definitely turning a lot slower. I'm dragging my mouse as much as I can. Yeah, that too. There's a lot of little things, but...
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
30 years, there you go.
I'm done waiting.
I mean...
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
30 years is a long fucking time, man. It's peaches for 30 years, though. Took a long time to open that can. It did. Wow. Was he just paranoid, or...?
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Fucking hell.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Fucking hell, okay, that got to me. Bron, basically we're going through old family house, and pretty much I guess her family is kind of cursed in a way, and we're trying to work out what happened to the rest of the family. Hey Jack, how are you?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Story game, very much a story game, yes. Did he hide down here because he never recovered from the previous story? That's kind of what it seems like. He's like, something is obviously killing the rest of the family, so I'm gonna wait down here and make sure it doesn't get me. unfortunately eventually did. Fucking hell. Not been able to come on Twitch for a long time.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Well, welcome back, Jack. Hey, hey. Did you notice immediately he was on the track? Unfortunately, I did, and I was like, "Don't go to that game, please don't."
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
That's a lot of peanut butter.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Well, I guess he had to put it somewhere, so at least he stopped living his life in fear. Yeah, his last moments
Can you bury
were
something that's still alive.
triumphant in a way.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Walter. Yeah, just the train and. What is Stream Raiders? It's really cool. Basically, go to where is it? That link, yes. Click on that link. Join up, and then every half hour we do a big battle, and you get to place another soldier every 5 minutes on your end. And over time, you sort of get better soldiers and stuff. Fucking hell, that got to me, that story. Train tracks broke eventually. Something is over there, blinking. Chairs.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Lots of chairs. Must have been a storm? Thanks, Alistair.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
It's been a
But I
while since
thought
we've had a
you should
troll.
know about your family.
Who was she writing this to then? That's what I'm wondering. That's a face.
And the history you're a part of.
A man just died. Yeah, who are we? Who are we? Getting over at trolls. See, they were at least clever. Can I walk over there? I can't. Okay. That way. Alright. See, that was actually hilarious. So when I played Getting Over It by Bennett Foddy, one of them was like, "Oh, dude, secret trick. Press this button." And then it completely wipes my game file and I started from the beginning. I was like, "You got me. You bastard."
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Who? Okay. Yeah, something like that. I think it was F.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I think that people in these stories believe them, yeah. That was funny. Other people tried it and were like, "Nah, sorry dude, you're too late." They're like, "Ah, rats." I'm loving all these lights turning on.
And when you look at the house, That history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Hell yeah. Awesome job, Jack. Yeah, every half hour we do another battle. It's good fun.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Well,
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
oof. Well, guess that's the way going.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh wow, they got Derpy Jr., Daisy, Lucy, Charlie, Burpy, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, and Chirpy. About as imaginative as I am. Shadow, Oliver, Bob, Christopher, Shatsy, Bailey, aw, doghouse.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Holly Finch, Cat. Oh, they've got. Oh, fuck you, game. Had the cat with the wings. Space. Sven, Edie, Walter. Had the. Okay. It's a bit morbid making the tombstones of, like, you know, here's how they died. We'll just quickly do that. Cool, sorry. Is morbid the right word?
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
What's she trying to move on, though? She was just sort of hiding it, if anything. If by morbid you mean genuinely depressing, yes. Morbid is correct. This cemetery... I mean, you can have a beautiful cemetery. But, like, here's a statue of how they died.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh. Back?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Ah. Oh, going up in loop. Right.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
How do I use my skin codes? I'm guessing you're talking about Stream Raiders. I think there's a skin section, isn't there? Gregory, Sam, Gus.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Makes sense. Hey, you adopted a dolphin. We will January
There's so
1st,
many
yes.
things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yes, we did. We had a nuts stream yesterday.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, be careful. Jesus Christ. She's writing it for the child, the book. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. I'm ready for a fight. Awesome. Down there, we'll say how long? 6 minutes to go. Where do I go? Oh. Ladder. Makes sense.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay. That... Oh, recycling. Yay. Bird feeders. I'm gonna take a quick break. Fucking hell, this game is amazing. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we get back, we'll do the battle as well. Harold and Kumar Christmas movie, exactly what you would expect. Weed and very lame jokes is my guess. We'll be right back. Stick around. We'll see where this goes. It's a fucking amazing game. Be back soon. Get yourself a drink. So far, we got all the drawings. Alright. Let's see how we go.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
How does one get new units? So, in the store, you should be able to buy like scrolls, and you use scrolls to buy and upgrade units. You sort of get them over time as well. Sam, US Marines. Also, you win scrolls from battles. That too.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Well, if it's a, you know.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
There we go.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some
pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Yeah, it was playing up a little bit. Hopefully it should be okay now. This game doesn't seem to like my computer. Maybe it's because it's like, hey, too many graphics, I don't know. Too many things opening up. Oh, bird.
Aw.
Frame rate. Is it dying dramatically or? Guess I'll turn it down again. It was working fine for ages, that's weird. You need 4 gold. Yeah, you should get some after the next battle then. Drawing photo part only. Okay. We'll change it back after. Ooh. What's that? I actually don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just taking photos of everything, you know?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Nothing
thinking.
quite like being
Strum.
outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
I'm loving the way it's telling this story as well now, actually. Just by taking photos, you know?
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
This is so serene, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. I know.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Oh, she did not like that.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that.
Oh
okay?
shit, I'm controlling him. What the fuck?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you, game. Thank you for more of that.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
I'll turn the graphics back up. Okay, I'm still fucking loving this game. Like, the story is so good. Does that even expecting something? It got me. Yeah, same. Like, just the way it's telling the
Instead
story.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Family death's the game. Yeah, kinda. That's pretty accurate. So basically, guy was in the army, liked hunting, and unfortunately, I mean, much like the last story, the guy was happy, but, you know, unfortunately died in a very happy moment for him. Unfortunately, his daughter was not I don't know. It's hard. Karma? Yeah, in a way.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh. Oh god. Baby's room. Few babies. Oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Alright, let's do it. Divorce contracts, Sam Finch.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Hey, Chuzzy.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
With a sandwich, hell yeah. Woohoo! Oh, shit, I can control it.
Things over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
I don't know if it's actually...
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
I'm sorry, but this is amazing. Oh shit, do I need to hit that?
Sure made him happy.
Good. Also, I do still need to. Hey, Purple Kitty. Welcome to Wonderland.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Okay. Cool.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh, fuck, what's gonna happen?
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us.
Fuck.
The world he saw.
That is what's gonna happen.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Okay. Focus on the duckies. Everything's fine. We're just going on adventures.
wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Hey, Kawaii Bulbasaur, thank you for the host. That was just a... We're, thank you so much, Kawaii Bulbasaur. Sorry, this game is just... It's so good. It's amazing.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Not so much spoopy, but... I want to rehash this game as triggering deals with dark themes for someone... For someone... So yeah, okay, so... So this game is amazing, but yes, if you are a young person or you... So basically this game is all about death in a short way. And it doesn't hide much from that in a good and a bad way. In a way, you're sort of finding out what's happened to the rest of his family. And yeah, it's amazing and it's depressing and I'm happy I'm playing it, but also Jesus fucking Christ. This game deals with a lot of deaths of people of all ages and how the people left behind have to deal with it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I don't want to stop. I'm fucking loving this game, so may just slow. No problem, Purple Kitty, and no problem, Kawaii Bulbasaur. You're looking out too. No problem.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
It's an amazing piece of storytelling, but that can make it a bit real. Oh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right. No problem, guys, and thank you for the heads up, Dally. Yeah. This game is fucking amazing, but yeah, it goes places. Oh, what the fuck?
When the time for photos
Oh.
came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Damn. Is this gonna be the storm, maybe? It's getting pretty windy.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yes, quite possibly. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's very hard to control the control this now. the
Rain came down
chairs.
in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Party! Woo!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Yep. It's gonna be like a lightning bolt or something hit the kite.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
We've gone through most of the family members. Got Dawn, Lewis, and Milton. Okay. How you guys going? Still holding up? Raise flag. Breakfast time. Quiet time. And Edie. Yeah, true. Oh, can I climb that? Oh shit.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the
Emotional
time,
wrecks.
it was as
Yes.
far away as she could get.
So it's like I don't even know how to describe this game.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
I knew what was coming beforehand. Yeah. Was a good sandwich. Nice.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Where helping hands create safe places. I've played enough previously to know what to expect. Okay. All I know, because all I knew when I wanted to play this game was like, oh, I just heard this game is amazing.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
And the way it tells
Lewis
the story
was
is
born
amazing.
A year later.
And I'm kind of happy that I didn't know what was going to happen, you know?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Our family history. Fact or fiction? Great job. Analyze objectively, never stop learning, assume nothing, respect criticism, and ask tough questions. Reading is a hoot.
But it didn't last.
Is anything in this bloody family? Well, there's the family. Oh wow, they even made a Edith Finch. Myth history, the curse.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh wow.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Damn. Strong. I can't even do that. She's pregnant.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Between the grief, they were very happy. Yeah. I have to sort of drag the mouse while this is doing this. Achoo! That makes sense, Chuzzy.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Yeah, so let's say that symbol has something, right? So he just disappeared. Interesting. Huh. I just know that after this I'm gonna be watching like YouTube videos on like every little detail explained.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, so that's the door he made. Lewis one is very dark too, just want to warn you guys. Cool. Where would he have gone?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Interesting. Oh, even further up. Yay. Red Dead. I played Red Dead
Mom
2.
definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
When it came out. And we played a bit of Red Dead Online actually, that's good fun.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Grand Theft Horse, yes.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I wonder why. I don't condone. I'm just saying it looks very, very familiar. Wonderland Turbo.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I mean, so did everyone's bloody place. God, it's such a fucking cool room though, right?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
So this one is Lewis' story, which...
Dear Mrs. Finch,
We'll
as
see.
Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Oh.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
That's a frame drop. God damn it. Okay. Alright, just one sec. Let's try that. Wrong stream. On the plus side, stream rate is... Now, hopefully, me turn the graphics down again. So mine began to...
wander.
Oh, shit, I'm controlling it with the... One with the mouse, one with the keyboard. Oh, what the fuck? I mean... If you do a monotonous job, that's gonna happen.
I asked him to describe it.
It's like a video game.
He said he started small.
It's actually-
Imagining a labyrinth.
Interesting to
He'd
control.
feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And
A dragon
things
again.
that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Jesus.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I am still controlling
But
the
he
bottom
found
part as
something
well. Oh, what?
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery,
Don't lose your hand.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hey, puppy. Good boy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Good name.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I like the way this game is doing this. Because you sort of...
But he was always humming something.
Like one hand is sort of monotonously
Every day his
doing...
imagination grew stronger.
what it needs to do, but the other one is concentrating on more, hence why I'm able to control it a bit better.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Like, I'm not even thinking about moving my mouse.
As ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
No way.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh yeah. I am king.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
I mean, if you do this sort of job, I can see that happening.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh no. He just...
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Just kept going. Damn.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Ha! Oh, you can choose. Aw. I'm already going that way. But I like that you can choose. That's actually quite nice. In a way, you know. As messed up as this situation is.
The Queen was on her own quest for...
Goddamn rainbows.
Radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her...
Go that way.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
It's like I'm still
Even
controlling.
then, his logic remained sound.
I'm still controlling the mouse on the bottom. Like, but you sort of forget about it. It's
He knew
trippy
the
as
world
fuck.
was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, now where are we? Mice. Okay. This is like a low polygonal.
We began to forget the world we know.
How you guys going?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Cool. Yeah, he's just gone.
Began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Is this me controlling him in a way? Just kind of absorbs you, yeah. Is he
I
climbing
still
this?
thought I could save him.
Climbing the stairs.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yay.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
He's just climbing the stairs, strong.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Oh no.
There was only one thing left to do.
Oh no.
Bend down his head.
On the ground. Hail.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Damn.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Who is left? Edie. And Edith, of course. Oh, and Dawn still. Right. Her mum. Sanjay. So, from what I can tell, it brings up other people from... Like, Sanjay obviously came into the family and... that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how they're doing it. The company did nothing since he just worked. Yeah. Yeah, basically. He's a model employee. Because he's a robot.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oof.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Double oof.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Sanjay is Edith's dad, so the leaves with names are just people who married into the family. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Damn.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Ah, shit.
I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh, man.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
I mean,
a few years went by.
Can you blame her, Mum? Oh, what?
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Baby.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, okay.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Fuck no. Jesus Christ, that was... Sorry for the low graphics on those pictures. God, that was such a good game. When does the second game come out? He gets his revenge on the curse. Oh, fuck. Okay. We got tissues. Was this all based on a true story? It honestly, some parts do seem like they could be true. But I don't think the entire story is, no. God, that was so good. God damn. From what I've read, most of the team working on this used it to work through personal griefs. I could see that. it's not directly related to any events. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, I'm back. Hey guys, how you going? That fucking frog. The Barbara Finch story is really cool, the way they did that one. Red Dead 1 definitely got to me, the ending. I remember that. That story was weird, the Barbara one, yeah. God, that was such a fucking good game. Jesus Christ. Is cursed with terrible judgment. There's a lot of things you could take away from that story, really, like... Like, I remember at the beginning of the game, I was like, fuck that mom, like, what the hell? But... Can you blame her? The only thing was is that she sort of tried to, like, forget all that stuff happened and make sure no one else knew that happened. But if people knew what actually happened, it might have made things easier for everyone else. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch, like, yeah, videos about how, like, the stuff I missed probably, or the end. There's a very good but long video explaining this game on YouTube. Feel free to send it on